Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm back at Little River Medical Center and I'm joined by Dr. Christine McGinley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I hope you are.
I'm so glad to be chatting with you again. We have a lot to go over. Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers what you do here at Little River Medical Center?
I'm a family practice physician. I've been here for almost 20 years, and I'm also the chief medical officer for all of our locations.
So you deal with a lot of different patients, a lot of different age ranges here. So we're going to be talking about Medicare visits, your annual wellness visit. What do our viewers need to know?
So an annual Medicare visit is an annual preventative visit. It's for anyone who's enrolled in Medicare, and for most patients that's typically at age 65, but for some patients they do have Medicare at an earlier age and they are also eligible for this visit.
So why is this visit important? What are some of the things that you go over during it?
This is very important because we discuss cancer screenings, including colorectal cancer, lung cancer, cervical, and breast cancer. We also discuss all the important recommended immunizations. So pneumonia vaccines, COVID vaccines, and the huge array of vaccines that are recommended.
Okay, and we were talking about this is typically for the patients that are 65 and older, but there are some cases where you would have Medicare at an earlier age. Are there any other screenings that you go over for your older patients?
Absolutely. There's a health risk assessment questionnaire. This helps look at fall risk. We address activities of daily living, such as can they cook for themselves, shop for themselves. These are important things for patients as they get older. We also address diet and exercise, and we kind of personalize a plan for you.
Oh, that's very neat. I like that. So this is something that's done only once a year?
It's done once a year, that's correct.
Okay.
So there's an initial visit when you first get enrolled. Within the first 12 months of Medicare, you'll have an initial visit. Then once a year after that, you can have the annual well visit.
Okay, and I know some people are probably wondering how long the visit might take too.
So it depends. At our facility at Little River Medical Center, we actually do some pre-work to this visit. So it shortens your time here in the office. But we have a team that reaches out to you prior to the visit. They're going to go through the questionnaire, the health risk questionnaire with you, and have things prepped and ready to go for when you come into the exam room.
And we talk about this a lot, about how Little River Medical Center really does take that time to work with your patients. You walk them through every step. Tell me a little bit more about why that is so important to you guys.
So as part of this visit, as we discussed, we're addressing the whole person, activities of daily living. If the patient doesn't have transportation, we offer transportation services to bring them to visits. We can also assist with if they're having depression, anxiety. We have behavioral health services here on site that can help. We have nutrition services to help with the dietary needs. So we do have a vast array of services for that.
It's a holistic approach.
That's
I've
right.
heard a holistic approach. We love that. So if somebody's watching right now and they want to make an appointment, what does that process look like? Do you have to be a patient already, or how does that work?
We are always accepting new patients. We can be reached on the phone. We have access online now. These Medicare well visits can be booked at any of our regular business hours, but we also offer now Saturday appointments, in particular for these well visits, for those who can't get here during the week.
That is incredible. Thank you so much, Dr. McGinley. I appreciate you chatting with us today. Guys, if you want some more information, you can go to www.lrmcenter.com. This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Carolina Homes. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am at Carolina Homes in Ocean Isle and I'm joined by Blair. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for coming. I'm so excited.
I feel like the home that we're in right now really does scream coastal, but you guys have houses for pretty much anybody, any budget. You make it happen.
Absolutely. That is our main goal here, and it's something that we strive to do is kind of cater to everyone's budget. We have houses that'll fit anyone's needs, and we're very proud of that.
And you have a huge amount of houses right here on the lot that you can check out. What is that process like?
Absolutely. So we actually sell any house that we have in stock, which is convenient for buyers who maybe don't want to wait on the building process. So we do have a leg up on that. We have about 25 or 30 houses actually set on our lot for people to come and view. All different builders, all different floor plans. So there really is something for everybody here.
Love that. And you guys are a family-owned company. That's really important to you guys to make everybody who buys a home from you to feel like a family member too.
Absolutely. That is really, we try to scream that from the rooftops. We are family-owned and operated. We're small, we're independent. We only have 2 locations. We don't have corporate overhead, which gives us the freedom to kind of price our houses how we want. We are really lenient and giving to our customers, and I think that does set us apart as well. We try to create a family environment even with our customers to make them feel comfortable from start to finish, making their home buying process just as smooth as possible.
And it's really exciting for, whoever's buying the house. It can be a daunting process, but it is very exciting and fun too.
It can. So that's another good thing about us. We say no to nothing, basically.
You gotta love that.
I mean, if they need land clearing, septic, well, anything like that, I mean, we're here from start to finish. We always kind of say you pick your package with us.
I didn't even think about all those things that tie into getting a house, but you guys can really take care of it because you have the experience.
Absolutely. So a lot of people come to us for advice too. I mean, we have repeats that maybe we spoke to a year or 2 ago, just because we are so invested in you. Even though we're not selling you right now, we know that you're going to be back and we look forward to it.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the homes. There are a lot of features that you maybe wouldn't expect before walking in the door.
Absolutely.
Right?
There's a lot of misconceptions about these houses. People think strip walls, they don't think there's sheetrock. They get a bad rap, I will say that about the houses, but they have come a really long way. You can get pretty much any upgrade in these houses that you can in a site-built house now.
So if somebody walks on your lot today, how does the process look to buy a home for the first time?
Okay, so someone can come in and they can let us know if they need financing, if they do not. We actually get a lot of people who come in with a pre-approval. We are open to working with any bank that'll work with us. If we're not set up to work with them, we take the steps to do that for our customers. They can come in and do the application process with us. We work with many different banks. It's not only manufactured home loans that we do here. The loans they get pre-approved through here can also be used to buy any site-built house around. So we're really not limited, and I think there's a lot of misconception with that too. And insurance, I will say, it is not hard to get these houses insured. Yeah, not hard at all. So a lot of people are kind of weary when it comes to manufactured homes, but we're here to let them know, like, this is a good option. It's an affordable option. The house is not going anywhere. We're all Wind Zone 2 houses, which is another good thing. So, I mean, we're prepped and ready for a new home buyer. We just need them to come here and buy.
Yeah, if somebody wants to come by and check out the houses, how can they do that?
Absolutely. So the best thing to do is call and schedule an appointment with us, so we do carve out the allotted time for you so we can focus solely on you. Do we turn away walk-ins? Absolutely not. To reach out to our office to schedule an appointment, our number is 910-575-1045. We are located on Highway 17 in Ocean Isle Beach, 6600 Ocean Highway West. Come see us or give us a call to schedule an appointment.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Carolina Homes. The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings. Hi guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm so excited to be back at J&K Home Furnishings and I'm joined by John. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm excited to learn all that you know about design. You're a buyer here, but tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get into day to day. But we try and analyze trends and designs out in the market and then bring them in various price points for customers to be able to use for their homes, offices, whatever space you're working on.
And what's great about y'all is that you can be fully customizable. We have this gorgeous space right
completely.
here. And tell me all about this and how it works.
So this is a private collection that we curate called Jade and Kalani, and it can be anything you want it to be. That's what's so exciting. The possibilities are endless.
Give me some examples of what is kind of popular right now.
So right now we have started seeing grays and blues have been so popular the past few years. And with us being at the coast, they're always going to be. But we have seen that shift a little bit and some warmer tones, greens, more earth tones are coming in. So it's nice to see those resurface again.
Definitely. And what's cool is mixing patterns and textures,
100%.
right?
And see, that's where our designers come in.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't comfortable with that, mixing patterns. And, you know, even when we started in this field, we all have come a long way. So we are here to guide you. Patterns, colors, textures, all of that. Finding that right palette can really make your space.
Yeah, so let's talk more about customization. Are we talking like fabric or are we talking other finishes like wood and
Well,
stuff?
for example, this bed, you can see it's got a lot of texture here on the headboard. This texture is going to remain the same, but this can be any natural finish, any painted color.
Wow.
And then when you get into some of the upholstery, such as this dining table here, the chairs, you can customize with any of these fabrics. And you can see we have some coastal fabrics, some more that are great everyday staples, a lot of various things, trends and classic.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by J&K Home Furnishings. Well, good morning and thank you so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am joined in studio by Keosha Garrett. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. We're going to talk about what you have been doing, your ministry, Shanavia's Dream Sickle Cell Clinic.
Yes, ma'am. I started a nonprofit this year in memory of my late sister Shanavia, who passed away from sickle cell complications back in 2021. It's been amazing, the amount of people that we were able to reach in Charleston, McClellanville, Georgetown area. It's definitely amazing. So yeah.
You truly hit the ground running when it
did.
comes to all the different things that you've been doing. What do you think is important for the community to know about sickle cell?
The important thing, one of the many important things that I feel that our community should know is that sickle cell is definitely a forgotten about disease. We need more awareness because it affects so many people. I had my second annual blood drive back on Shanavia's birthday, which was June 10th. And I had MUSC to come out to do sickle cell trait testing. And just this morning, I had someone to reach out to me telling me, hey, I got my results and I have the sickle cell trait. And she's about 20 years old and she didn't know. So it's like that gap between the communication from parents over time to their children. Sometimes they forget to let their kids know, hey, you have the trait. Try not to mate with someone else that has the trait because then their child will have sickle cell, which in my case, that's what happened to my sister because my mom knew, but my dad, he didn't.
So education is super important.
Education, most definitely, education.
All right, so if people want to stay connected with you along this journey, how can they do that?
Well, definitely, they can follow us on Facebook at Shanavia's Dream Sickle Cell Clinic. Also, they can reach us at shanaviasdream@gmail.com. If they want to inquire about blood drives, they can refer to the Facebook page, and we keep everyone posted there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
All right, everyone. I have my friend Annette back in the studio today. We're going to talk about Plexiderm skincare. It's one of our favorite things to talk about.
It is absolutely my favorite thing to talk about. Thank God for Plexiderm. It really turns back the clock, makes you feel like your best self. So many people in my family use this product because it's simple, easy, and effective. And what we're looking at here are before and afters and the dramatic results you can expect to see when you use Plexiderm. Not only makes you look more refreshed, but it's a confidence booster, Katie, because let's face it, when you look good, you feel good. And this is Samantha. She started at a very young age with the puffiness, the dark circles. And this just goes to show you at the first signs of aging, you can benefit from using Plexiderm. It makes you look more refreshed, more youthful, like you had the best sleep of your life. Finally, a product that works as advertised.
I love it. And of course, it works on different areas of the face too. It's not just for the forehead or around the eyes. You can use it kind of everywhere.
Yes, everywhere, even the chin, mouth, and neck area. How many times have you seen somebody that you look at their face, it looks youthful, but the neck really ages us? The good news is Plexiderm works there too. I also have very sensitive skin. It has never bothered me once because they take silicates from this shale clay right there. And what it does is it creates an invisible layer that tightens and smooths the skin right before your eyes. If you've never used it, you need to watch it happen for the first time. And it is quick, easy, and lasts up to 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet.
And I know people are probably wondering how long it takes for the effects to happen, in your morning routine.
Yes, so you're gonna apply it on a clean, dry face. And again, you're gonna wait the full 10 minutes. That's how you get the maximum results. Even though with me, it always happens in under 5. Make sure your face is clean and dry. A little goes a long way, a pearl size amount. You're gonna apply it to the target areas. I use it for my dark circles, my deep set forehead lines, and then that's it. You can have some me time or take a before and after picture. It is unbelievable. I always call it my Plexiderm dance or the rise, Plexiderm and shine, because that's exactly what you do when you see these results happening.
And now guys need to listen up too, because this is not just for the ladies. Guys use Plexiderm all the time.
Absolutely. Guys love this product because it goes on clear, completely natural finish. They love it. And let's face it, they want to look good and feel good too. My husband uses it, my uncles, my dad. This product is for men and women.
All right. Well, I know people are probably wanting to know about the deals. Plexiderm always has a great deal going on. What's going on right now?
Yes, we have a deal for the viewers. It's a 6-day, 6-application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. That is how confident we are that you are going to love this product. Turn back the clock, look more youthful, and still look like yourself. That is the best part. And Katie, I have one little story I'd love to share. I have a friend that's in her 40s that has been taking care of her mom with dementia. She called me and said, Annette, will this work? I look like I've aged years. I said, of course it will. I told her how to use it. She called me back crying, saying, I feel back to my normal self. Because let's face it, when you look it on the outside, it makes you feel good on the inside. And that's exactly what Plexiderm does. And if you want to give it a try, all you have to do is call 1-800-975-8083, turn back the clock, and just shine with Plexiderm and boost your confidence.
This story is sponsored by Plexiderm. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.